Hi, my name is Judy Nguyen. I'm a teaching and learning consultant, and I specialize in classroom technology. And one of my pet passions is virtual reality. I started off with something like this, a headset for your phone, Google Cardboard, and some other things that maybe are more sturdy. You have this type, or maybe something like this that you put the phone in. And I really enjoyed exploring virtual reality, and I really like to see how it works with social justice. But in my journey with VR, I saw that there's a lot of options. So I started off with the set that you use your phone. I don't know if any of you have the Oculus at home. You purchase that for home use. Really great tool, but does it work on an enterprise level or a classroom level? It does rely on Facebook. Maybe you know somebody, or maybe your school purchased these. These were Google Daydream headsets from Lenovo. Pretty awesome for the time, but then Google's like, you know what, we're not gonna support Daydream anymore. So these came, they're not useless, but there's ways to use it. If you bought these, we can talk about these. And then there's other stuff out there that's also available for the classroom. So how does one decide where to go? And that's what I would like to present on my poster session. Basically, what's out there today, things to consider for tomorrow as far as virtual reality hardware, but also the uses for virtual reality. And I would like to go over the software and some freemium tools that you could implement in your classroom. So something that's very low budget to something that's more high end, just depends on what you would like to go with. And so I want to focus on the software too. There's a lot you can do with this, your phone, and YouTube. Doesn't cost a lot of money. Most people have a phone, or you could probably access a phone. You just have to find a headset. So the YouTube app is a great VR resource. We'll talk about Google Street View app, how you can take your own 360 images using that without even having to have a 360 camera. We'll talk about 360 cameras too, because I know people sometimes are interested in that as well. We'll talk about also ThingLink and how that could be used for students to create their own 360 presentations. And there's like a little hack that you can do with Google Drawings and ThingLink, and students can create their own. It's like a fake 360, so it's kind of pretty neat. And then I'll be happy to answer any questions regarding VR and how I use VR. I like it really in general, to be honest. I just really like it as a tool for empathy, but it has so many applications. So the really focus on mine is how you can do this on a budget and just how to avoid some pitfalls so you don't invest too much in something that is constantly changing. It's just an evolving technology. As we learn more and we get more partners in it and developing more apps, it's just some advice on how to stay ahead of the trend or stay along with the trend without losing too much money. So I hope that encourages you to come and check out my poster. It's going to be on Wednesday, June 29th, from 9:30 to 11 a.m. And I'd be happy to see you there, and come and say hi. Thank you. Bye-bye.